Today we're going to be covering how to create a Google Forms. And today go ahead and open up your Google Drive, and to be starting with, we're going to go to Create Form. And this is how some of your teachers create some quizzes and some things for you to do online. To begin with, you're going to go ahead and need to title this, and when you title it, please make sure that it is your group name. So please make sure it is you and your animation partner and you have your group names on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and write group names on here to remind you. The next thing that you're going to do is you need your first question to help you organize your information. You need to go ahead and have a question, and I'm going to go ahead and type in, what is your name? And you want to make sure that you have what is your name? You also need to go and choose what kind of question is this. Obviously, what is your name is not a multiple choice sort of question. So let's go ahead and you can write down, or you can choose which one of these is the type of question. For this one, all you need is a text. So let's go ahead, and this is their answer. This is how it's going to look. So I'm going to go ahead and press done. Now what that does is it gives you an option to go ahead and add another item. So I'm going to go add an item, and that'll be a next question. For your questions, you're going to need to ask a couple of questions. You need to come up with 5 questions, and for our 5 questions, one of them needs to have a question. Since this is for a peer review, it must ask for one positive thing about your project. So we're going to go ahead and have must ask one thing. So I have my question, one strength about our animation project. Go ahead and put a question. Then you can have multiple choice here, so you can have like different options for your multiple choice question if you want to give them some things to choose from. You can have a paragraph text. You can also have a checkbox if they want to have several different options that you allow them to select. You can also have them choose from a list, or those are probably the best ones. The paragraph text, multiple choice, checkboxes, or choose from a list. Those are probably the things that are going to work out best for our project. For this one, I'm going to have paragraph text. Our next one that you're going to do is you're also going to need to ask them another question, and for another question you're going to ask for a suggestion or an improvement. Once again, for your one suggestion for improvement, you're going to go ahead and make another question. For this one, let's go ahead and do a multiple choice here. So I have a multiple choice, my option number 1. Let's go ahead and write down let's come up with another one. Better clay, maybe better clay sculptures. Maybe you think timing was one of your weaknesses. You could also put down right, so those are our different questions, or different parts of the questions. So in total, you're going to be needing 5 questions, not counting the what is your name. Some other things that you need to do is the background of the form. You can create some different backgrounds and some different looks for your project that kind of go along with our project. So I'm going to go with classic ornamental. And one other thing that's going to help you out is if you view the live form. So let's go ahead, and this is what people are going to be seeing whenever you send it out to them. When you are finished with your Google form, I'm going to ask you to send it to me, and I want you to notice something specific. I am in a different account for the Google Classroom purposes. I am at ALRAU, which is the same as before, and mine is just like your student email address. So what you need to do is to go to send form, and for you to send form, please make sure and type in ALRAU at WCUSD5students.net, and that's going to be going to a different folder. So that's going to share it with me, and then What I'm going to be doing from there is sharing each one of yours out in Google Classroom so that you can have your feedback and everything.